After 491 days, former Gaza hostages Ohad Ben Ami or Levy and Eli Sharabi are back home in Israel. But the scenes of their handover from Hamas to the Red Cross in central Gaza sent shockwaves to the Israeli public.
It looked as though he'd come out of a concentration camp, exactly, yeah. All three of them.
Dazed, emaciated, and weak, the three men were paraded on stage and forced to thank their captors for their good treatment before they were finally released.
There are serious health consequences when holding people captive in such deplorable conditions. What we know from accumulated medical knowledge is that prolonged time in captivity has led to a significant deterioration of their condition.
Now, back in Israel, some of the released hostages are facing new nightmares as they learn what happened to their loved ones on October 7th. Eli Sharabi's brother Yossi was killed in Hamas captivity. His wife and two teenage children were murdered in their home on Kibbutz Be'eri during the massacre. But Sharabi was unaware of this. His first request once he was back in Israel was to see his family. Like Sharabi, or Levy also returned to tragedy. It was only once he was back in Israel that he was able to confirm that his wife Einav was murdered in a bomb shelter near the Nova Festival where Levy was taken from. With Levy in captivity, his young son Elmag, at only 2 years old, was left parentless. Yesterday, after 16 months, father and son were finally reunited. Ohad Ben Ami's daughter said she didn't recognize him at first because of the extreme weight loss. For most of their captivity, the three men were given very little food and kept in tunnels without any daylight. They stated that they had no way of knowing whether it was summer or winter.
The situation of the hostages, who were released today, causes deep and serious concern regarding the fate of those who remain in captivity.
Upon their release, protesters gathered in Tel Aviv and across the country, demanding the government seize the ongoing hostage deal through to its latter stages, as fears grow for the state of the 76 hostages still in captivity.